Welcome back, SGO fam, to our New York Giants online franchise rebuild. Have the Seahawks this week 1-5. We're 5-1, and what if we got here? Breakout player, our favorite thing about Madden 20 franchise, the dev stories. Let's see who we have an opportunity to upgrade their dev trait. Julian Love, he has been balling out. We might have something special back in the secondary. All right, we got to hold them less than 150 passing yards or get 2 interceptions, forced fumble, tackle for loss, or a sack. So that is not going to be an easy thing to do, especially with the passing yards, the way our pass defense has been. But we're going to try to get it for Julian Love there. We got some X Factor stuff, but don't really care about that. Let's take a look at him pretty quickly to see where he's at. He had a big game last week. Hopefully he can duplicate that. Really want him to have... We need secondary help. So him to go along with Peppers back there would just be... That would be perfect, man. Him to come out. 89 speed, 18. He's been, you know, he had that late breakout in season 1. Got star dev. Now we got the opportunity to get superstar. So that is really a big one there. And so let's get right into this week's game. And hopefully we can get Julian upgraded. Getting right into this week's marquee matchups versus the 1-5 Seahawks. I'm coming at 5-1. But don't let that fool you. Know that in PML, 1-5 is basically like undefeated in other leagues, because we have guys who are high quality, really quality, solid coaches. So you can't sleep on any team in this league. You might see like, hey, right off the bat, Penny looked like he might break it there. So like I said, you can't sleep on anybody in this league, especially when they got Russell Wilson behind center barking out orders early on. Hand off to Swift up the middle, breaks out, and Swift, he looks like he might go the 10, the 20. He is in for a touchdown. A little showboating at the end there. Swift running along the goal line before going in. Right off the bat, Seattle going up 7-0, and then to Saquon Barkley saying, "You can do it, I can do it as well," but gets taken down at the 42-yard line. Daniel Jones been playing great of late. Goes on the play action. There's a flag on the play, but he's throwing it deep anyone to Taylor for a touchdown. But hold up, it is coming back, holding on the play. That's really a tough one on that one. 1st and 20. Jones rolls out, throws deep, looks like it's off target, but Taylor brings it in. A gain of 50 yards, a huge bomb on that one. And on 3rd down, Saquon drops it, and that ends the drive. Had to settle for a field goal on that one, but that huge bomb by Daniel Jones on the rollout. And last week, we had a bye, so the team is pretty much rested up for this one. On the 2nd and 9, hits Swift out, and he just ducks out of bounds at the 32-yard line, brings up a 3rd and 2. Look, he brings some pressure there. Oh, look, the man wide open there on the motion, but we get over to him underneath, and it's swatted down by Buchanan. He has been so great against the pass and just making plays over the middle just like that. Get the punt, and French makes a man miss, makes another man miss, makes the 3rd miss, and just taking down the 27-yard lines, and we take over there. A play action, Daniel Jones drops back, tries to roll out, and gets sacked. Like that might have been Clowney on that one. Oh, or not. One of the rushers definitely took him down, but pressure is coming again. Another sack stops our drive. And Seattle starts at the 42-yard line. Russell Wilson rolling out, throwing deep, and Buchanan is right there, but gets mossed by their tight end on that play. That was like a SportsCenter highlight on that one. Out to the flat, and Swift, who had the big run earlier in the quarter, gets taken down, brings up a 2nd and 1. Russell Wilson hands off to Penny. They got a nice dynamic duo of running backs going back and forth between Swift and Penny, and it's been successful so far in the day with running the ball. And back to Swift, he bounces outside. There's a flag on the play, and looks like it's coming back for a holding, which basically stops their drive, and they have to settle for 3. Pretty exciting first quarter so far with the Giants. We really have not played great. The defense has been gashed a little bit. The offensive line has not held up well so far today, and Seattle pressure has gotten to Daniel Jones, but gets good blocking on this one, throws out, and that's almost intercepted. Have to remember the week before last that we lost Ingram to injury, so he is out for 5 weeks there. So Daniel Jones not having his favorite target. Everyone knows a quarterback's favorite target, and the safety blanket is being the tight end, and Ingram is being a dynamic one. Not having him in the offense really affects our offense out there, and it really takes away not having that guy down the middle we can throw to. But Swift again gashing the defense this week. Typically we're pretty solid against the run, but the defense Seattle really came to play today, and they are dedicated to running the ball. As they audible from a wide set and hand off to Swift up the middle again for another good game. Brings up a 2nd and 2. Russell Wilson does the end around to Metcalf, and DK Metcalf gets taken down for a 5-yard loss. The rookie has not found much success on this Seattle team, as they are not a great passing team in the league, but they've been doing a great job today in running and passing, and we're sending the pressure. Russell Wilson breaks the first sack. It's a flag. Lorenzo Carter sacks him, but makes a penalty there, and it's back to Swift for a first down. That's a huge turnaround there. Defense had him sacked, and this comes out with a face mask penalty. Wow, that's a tough one to swallow. Defense finally made a good play, but we're not rewarded. But we do get a stop, and you have to settle for the field goal, which goes through, puts them up 13-3. We are down 2 scores. Second quarter, Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley to bring this team back in. Barkley has a nice gain up the middle. Here, the big third down here. Daniel Jones dropping back, has time over the middle, and Perkins holds on to it. The backup tight end with a nice contested catch keeps our drive alive. Play action. Daniel Jones, just the pocket just collapsed on him. Ensom comes away with the sack on that one. Third down for us. See if we can pick this up. Jones takes off, makes a man miss. Daniel Jones weaving through traffic like he was White Mike Vick. Very impressive there on that one. 3rd and goal. Throws a dart to Saquon Barkley, but he's out of bounds. Are you kidding me? He looked like he was wide open there, but he had a foot out of bounds, so we had to settle for a field goal. Another drive that looked good, but then we had to settle for a field goal late, and we got stopped as Russell Wilson throws it away while in the pocket, so intentional grounding. Really surprising to see a veteran quarterback commit a penalty like that. We was obviously in the pocket on that one. So that is it for the half. We are still down 13-6. Like I said earlier, you cannot sleep on any team in PML. Even a 1-5 Seattle team has us down. I think it's must be a big adjustment to Ingram being out the game and really trying to find a target. We might have to rely on Saquon Barkley to bring us back into this one. And Barkley gets off tackle. Wagner looked like he was jogging out there. Saquon says, "Here, you want to jog? Bye-bye." Saquon Barkley to the house for the score. Touchdown, Giants. Just what we needed. That jolt to get us back into this game. 13-13 tied up in the third quarter. Russell Wilson over the middle right there on that. He just snuck that pass in. Wilson having one of the quickest releases in the league there. Very impressive. Wide open in the middle. We're sending pressure, sending a lot of safety blitzes in this game. Just guys, the game within the game, realizing that we do have a depth story for Love, so we're trying to get a sack with Love, trying to get a tackle for loss. So have him playing in the slot a little more than usual and sending pressure, trying to get that depth story. And Peppers right there, but cannot corral the pass intended for Swift as he picks up another first down. 3rd and long. Russell Wilson is batted away by Peppers, trying to make up for that previous play there, and he does. They have to settle for a field goal. Ton of field goals. The kickers are getting a major workout in this game so far. 1st and 10 in the I form, tight there. Jones drops back. has a man deep. Taylor threads the needle, and the young wide receiver acquired from Cleveland's off to the races, goes in for a touchdown on the play, and we are leading for the first time in this game, 20-16. The blitz, oh, that should have been intercepted by Perry. How does he drop that? Read it perfectly. Oh, that's a tough one. We just had some really bad defensive breaks there in this game as he picks up a first down on a check down to his running back. Facing another third down here, sending some pressure right over the middle. Metcalf makes the tough catch, taking a big hit, but you know, with that frame of his, he can take those kind of hits. And then Lockett, ooh, makes Buchanan miss badly in an open field. Tyler Lockett, one of the most elusive receivers in the league, shows why he is no joke after the catch. First and 10, sending pressure, and Metcalf catches that one. Looked like we had a chance to make a play on that pass, but cannot get it done. Back to Swift, off tackle there. Brings up a 2nd and goal. Swift again bounces out, and he finds pay dirt for a touchdown. Down 23-20. Back to Saquon Barkley, cuts it back, and Saquon, a few jukes and spins and turns, but gets taken down. We still got 5 yards to go. Daniel Jones drops back to Saquon, and oh, fourth quarter, and we have the ball. Saquon Barkley left wide open, has one man to beat, and Saquon goes in for the score. He's doing it running, he's doing it passing. Saquon is doing it all in this game. We're up by 4 points. Clutch fourth quarter play needed. Oh, that should have been it. It is intercepted by Rodney Casey. It looked like he wasn't going to come down with it at first, but he snags the interception. First and 10. Daniel Jones finds Shepard, the veteran receiver, for a big first down. In the pistol set, throws it out to Slayton, and Slayton walks in for a touchdown on the play. Everybody's excited. The team is all into it. We have our biggest lead there, going up 34-23. 9 minutes to go, but Russell Wilson is on the other side. Can he lead his team back? Hits Tyler Lockett underneath versus the blitz. Like I said, we're sending a lot of pressure, trying to get Love that sack, trying to get Love those stats that he needs to get his depth story. So that is definitely affecting some of our play calls. There is Love, as we just said. Julian Love with his first sack of the day. Exactly what we were looking for. Russell Wilson rolled right into him. And Pugh comes away with the pick, step right underneath the post route to the receiver, and we pick it off 34-23. Daniel Jones dropped back. Has all the time in the world and goes down. Looked like he had a man open on the post, but did not see him until it was too late and took a sack on the play. Screen pass out to Saquon Barkley. Has blocks, but just a ton. Oh, Saquon trying to make something out of nothing. Great pursuit by the Seattle defense. They really got over there pretty quickly on that one. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Throws it to a crowd. Are you kidding me? With the contested catch and double coverage. But the pressure is too much. Takes us down. The offensive line have not done a great job protecting Daniel Jones so far in this one. Throws over the middle, and that's intercepted. Reached his hands to the cookie jar too many times on that one as Daniel Jones throws interception. Russell Wilson drops back. Russell Wilson over the middle. And this is where those quarterbacks make their pay in this one. 3rd and 2. Russell Wilson facing pressure, gets hit, throws deep, crossing, drops the easy interception. 4th and 2. Russell Wilson back again, and Pugh right there on it, but he still catches it. 1st and 10. Clutch play by Russell Wilson. The Humphreys makes a man miss and gets taken down at the 34-yard line. In real hurry up mode right now. Throws out the Swift. And great one-on-one tackle there, because that could have got real ugly with Swift being the type of running back that he is. Very elusive, sending pressure. KZ gets smoked by Humphries over the top. Humphries, no one's gonna get him. Goes in for the touchdown and gets injured on the play. Big two-point conversion coming up here. Russell Wilson rolls out, has a man, and he hits him. They convert the two-point conversion. 34-31, 2 minutes left. Big drive here. Toss to Saquon Barkley, gets a block. Saquon gets the first down, and the clock's still ticking. We got the jet sweep to Slayton, gets a block or steps right over one. 2 minutes to go. We have a JF3 sighting on 3rd and 4. JF3 gets the first down, the clutch first down that we needed. Seattle is out of timeouts, and that is it, folks. The comeback is stopped. Primetime, Monday night primetime game. An exciting one versus the Seahawks. They definitely came to play. They came to knock us off, and we barely escaped with the victory on that one. Let's see what the stats are looking like. Daniel Jones versus Russell Wilson. Not a contest you would typically be this close in real life, but you know our DJ is like none other DJ. DeAndre Swift had that big day on that, had a big run early, but he pretty much was bottled up after that. Saquon Barkley did it receiving. He did it out the backfield, did it running, passing, catching, blocking. I mean, pretty much everything. He almost single-handedly won us that game. Defense had a ton of plays there. Julian Love with 1 sack, 2 tackles for loss, which is so key. Exactly what we were trying to get. Let's see who got on the player upgrades. JF3 got one, and we're still building him. And you know, he's not a quarterback that's going to drop back and throw 20 times a game, but he was clutch. We put him in the game and, you know, ran the quarterback draw. We definitely got to do more of that. And he's we usually have pretty good success when JF3, and we always love having him on the team. He is such an explosive player. So Damian Lewis, the center there, you know, keep working on agility and getting that upgraded run block. Aldrick Rosas, I never understand the point of the doing kickers. Every time I ever upgrade a kicker or a punter, it just gives me awareness. It's like the most pointless thing ever. Let me guess, awareness. Yeah, like every single time. It's the most pointless thing. So let's see how we did for our breakout player here. Julian Love, you see him out there. There's not a fluke. This guy is a big time talent. Awesome. Superstar development trait from Julian Love. If you guys have been following since last season, he was just normal, and we happened to throw him in there for as a substitute because we wanted to rest our starters. Threw him in there, and he had a good game. And then we got the opportunity to upgrade him to star, and so he just bringing him along has been a great point so far. And just like LC, one of those guys that you love to see him develop, and that's the main thing that I love about CFM, taking those guys and, you know, developing them and you know, making them into superstars, taking regular guys and making them to the top guys on the team. So awesome to see that, and awesome to see Julian get his due there. So we got Acrobat to start off with and a couple of skill points to use there. So Hybrid looks good. Got his zone coverage. So we're going to keep working on him and boosting his abilities up, boosting his ratings up. And it's going to be key to see when we finally unlock that last one, what he's going to get. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the series as much as I did. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe. Tune in next time for more New York Giants series here on SGO. This is The Natural. I'm out.
Hey Giants fans, Jabril Peppers here. Want to be the first to see Giants videos? Subscribe now.